Hey, 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 my beautiful divine tribe. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'm super excited. We're going to be looking at what message your higher self has for you this month. Really excited to get into this reading with y'all because y'all know that we can get pulled in multiple directions on what we should do. And sometimes we can be tested in that lower self. Like the lower self can be louder, a louder voice than the higher self. So I really want this to be really confirmation for you. Those of y'all, like, it will be strong confirmation for those of y'all who are highly connected with your higher self. And it's just going to give you that reassurance you need to help you continue to make those moves you need to make. Others of you who are still developing that connection with your higher self, it will like bring new things into your awareness, but it's still something that can be confirmed with your own internal voice if you meditated, etc., et cetera. Okay. So this is most definitely going to be general. So always take what resonate, leave what does not. Check other signs in your chart as well. Also, you guys, for those of y'all who are not yet subscribed, subscribe to this video right now and also like this video too. That'll help us get more recommended to others on YouTube so that the channel can get more views, okay? And eventually grow. And, being able to see the growth of this channel just really encourages me to continue to make that investment in creating these types of videos. So thank you to those who are already subscribed. Thank you to those who support me. I truly appreciate y'all. I'm going to do my best to just focus on y'all energy to help me continue to make that progress and investing in the growth of our YouTube channel. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started, you guys. We're going to start off with an I am affirmation card from your higher self. Then we're going to get into some tarot. We're going to look at the current energy. Y'all know we like to do that to break the neck. My God, y'all know we like to look at the current energy, just so you can see if it is your storyline or not. Then we're going to get into the actual message from your higher self. We like to do the I am affirmation card to like break that negative cycle that we can all easily fall victim into. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, also you guys, I've been collaborating with some friends on some different projects, and I most definitely want to include y'all in different areas of my life. So I was in a music video with a friend of mine called Esoteric Vibes in the Matrix, and it's a very dope music video, dope lyrics. Y'all go check that out. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. I was also, I collaborated with a friend just with the press here on YouTube, and we did a music video review, and that's my girl, y'all. She's funny AL, so make sure y'all support. Check those videos out. Y'all can let me know any thoughts about them on the actual video. Just tag me, or you can comment on this video and let me know how y'all feel about it, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to get connected to our spiritual team and ancestors who are the most healed and who have our highest intentions in mind. I truly appreciate you for keeping our energy protected against any low vibrational energies or entities that are not in space. Thank you so very much, Spirit, for allowing for those who are watching this to trust their own intuitive nudges that they will receive from this reading, and for allowing for them to be able to trust themselves in making those decisions that's for their highest good. Ashe. So let's see what I am affirmation card your higher self has for you, Capricorn. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What I am affirmation card do you have for my Capricorn? Okay. So we have I am capable here, which is number 8. So 8 talks about your abundance. Some of y'all could be seeing that number a lot. It says obstacles are only as large as I believe them to be. I can achieve anything I desire with comfort and ease. I have all of the necessary tools to reach my goals. When I lead with kindness, when I lead with positivity and love, helpful people show up to aid my endeavors. I'm capable, okay? So, like, when I read this, what I like think of, there's this picture that I saw, and I'm about to butcher it. I know I am, but you'll get the gist of it. But it was pretty much saying, like, when you believe that it's possible, you're gonna look at obstacles like differently. Like, If you don't believe it's possible, you're going to look at an obstacle as an obstacle. But if you do believe it's possible, you're going to be looking at that obstacle as like an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to like use your skill, an opportunity to stand up for yourself, an opportunity to develop your story, an opportunity to, prove them wrong. So I do feel like your higher self is really encouraging you to not make obstacles larger than what they actually are, because it could create stagnation, especially when it comes to the way that you express yourself. Okay, but instead, understand that you can achieve anything that you desire with comfort and ease because you have those necessary tools to reach your goals. Okay. And you may not have to do it alone. Because you're so positive and because you're so loving, there's going to be helpful people that's going to literally fall in your path and who are already in your path, who are willing to aid you in this journey. Okay, who's willing to carry the weight with you, okay? Not for you, but with you, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be looking at the current energy around you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what is the current energy around my Capricorns, please? Current energy around my Capricorn. So you guys, make sure you check out the other signs in your chart as well. That's a lot. Did I see Capricorn energy? I thought I did. But no. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What's the current energy around my Capricorn? Okay. So we have the Star card and the Ten of Wands, okay? So Aquarius energy here as well as Leo energy here. So some of y'all could have Sagittarius. Some of y'all could have that in your chart, or yeah, the energies can be around you. Aquarius season or Leo season or even Sagittarius season um, may be significant for you as well. But with this Star card and this Ten of Wands being here, this is showing a lot on your plate. It's showing that you feel overworked, you feel overburdened, probably by your dreams. This most definitely looks like someone who's carrying the weight by themselves, wishing on a star, who's doing their best to believe in miracles, who's doing their best to be patient, who's doing their best to tap into their courage, maybe to even throw certain things away, throw certain things out. You may possibly be decluttering things, whether that's like cluttering your home or even on an energetic thing, seeing how you can take some responsibilities off your plate and just rest and like deeply, deeply heal. Some of y'all may be seeing what you can do to also like feel more attractive as well, whether that's through spiritual baths or getting out in nature. This does look like someone who is finally like starting to bloom, but I feel like there's pressure, like someone's being pressured by the attention that they're receiving, are pressured by attention. Because like I see this butterfly is here, so it's like there's a butterfly who's ready to fly. This is someone who is shining, someone's really, really attractive, but for some reason they feel like there is this heavy load or this heavy weight on them, on their body. Um, and they just feel like they just need to rest and allow for things to like just kind of calm down. If this Ten of Wands is someone around you, they could possibly feel burdened by the attention that you receive, um, burdened by how attractive you are. Maybe they could be afraid that you might let them go or release them because of the way you affect their healing journey. um, there is this energy of someone's feeling disposable. It's kind of what I'm getting here. We have a lot of page energy here. Page of this, page of wands, page of swords. So this is showing me that someone is kind of getting through some sort of learning curve. There is like this, like taking things one day at a time. There could even be some lighthearted flirting here. There could be some research had here. Like it's something small, but it's like the beginning of something. Mm, I won't say it's the beginning of something small. It's the beginning of something bigger, for sure, but it is starting off with really, really small steps. And I feel like, it's because, um, yeah, like I said, like there's multiple stories, but the person who's feeling burdened by their dreams is feeling like, okay, I'm not expressing myself as much as I need to. I'm not doing as much as I need to. Like when it comes to the dream life that I'm desiring to build, this is someone who's like seeing what they can do, like one thing at a time, to like kind of move in that direction, seeing how they can learn, seeing what they need to learn, like literally doing research. Okay, we have this Seven of Swords with this Three of Cups and this King of Wands energy. So there might be either certain friend groups or just someone just feels like they're not really around like-minded individuals and such. Or there could be just someone who's out here partying a lot and they're afraid to face the truth about their partying lifestyle, their partying ways, or even afraid to face the truth when it comes to the things that they need to let go, especially if it's like certain friend groups who they feel like aren't really like-minded. Okay. um I do see like this poking type of energy. You might be watching your energy more. And just seeing, like I said, seeing how you can do less because like someone just wants to like maybe possibly stop overworking. Like maybe they want to, um, this could be someone who's already suffering from burnout or who's on the verge from burning out or on the verge of burning out. And they're like seeing how they can recover themselves before they fully burn out and such. Are like it's just someone who's just like, I'm tired of doing everything, and I want to see what type of support group I have around me. Okay, so let's see what message your higher self has for you. Thank you so very much, Sid. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly? Some of y'all could have been saying 1111 a lot because right when I looked at the time thingy, 1111 was on it. Okay. So this could even be you trying to attract your dreams or manifest your dreams for some of y'all. And just feel like you've been really working really, really hard to do that. And you don't even know what else you can do really. You feel like things are kind of like no longer in your hand. It's not to mean that you're stopping altogether, but I do feel like you're kind of giving it to spirit as well. Let's see what message your higher self has for you. Thank you, Spirit. What message does my Capricorn's higher self has for them during this time? I'm gonna take it. Okay. I didn't want to because it's a lot. So we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Three of Disc. We have the Four of Disc, and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. So the Seven of Wands do talk about your own personal boundaries. It also talks about like kind of blocking out external chatter, external noise. Some of y'all may possibly be feeling overwhelmed because you're receiving like a lot of people's opinions, like you're fighting against a lot of people's opinions. um and maybe it doesn't, like there's even like certain jabs in your gut, so certain things or their energy could literally go against what your gut say, or their opinion literally goes against what your gut says. So I do feel like spirit is telling you to, unapologetically stand up for yourself, but do so with love. Don't come from a hostile place, don't come from an angry place. But with this Seven of Wands being here, this is your own personal boundaries. Like I said, they also want you to like show love to certain energies that you do wish to be on your team, that you want to build with, that you want to get on the same page with. This Three of Disc. Okay. This could be creating a savings plan as well. For some of y'all, this could be creating a savings plan or like a payment plan towards investing in things that you do have love for, that your gut is kind of telling you to. Okay, because I feel like that Seven of Wands, this could be like other people telling you, no, you should invest in this, you should invest in that, you should do things this way, you should do things that way. And like you might be taking on all of their energy, and it could be blocking you from actually hearing the voice of yourself. This Three of Pentacles most definitely does talk about team building, okay, teamwork. So whether that's your coworkers or people, like I said, who you wish to be on your team, include them, okay, show them love. Let them know about like, maybe a shooting star or this is meteor is standing out to me, so I don't know what like significance that has, but I do feel like spirit is telling you to like most definitely invest in a team, like invest in people who are willing to work with you, whether that is like, because this person right here has these like products, and these two energies right here have money to spend. Okay, so for those of y'all who feel like you don't necessarily have um, a lot of money to bring to the table, it doesn't necessarily mean that your dream is impossible. You might need to find investors for some of y'all. And like this person looks like they're kind of taking their creations to people's doors. Um, they could even be opening up new doors with their creations, okay? And finding people who have the money to spend, okay? This could, who have the money to spend to help develop what it is that you desire to develop, or who has the money to spend when it comes to just they actually like love your creations and willing to pay for it. Like it's not coming from a place of just like overly marking yourself down, okay? Um, for others of you, if you feel like you have money, you just don't know exactly where to invest it at, this could be telling you to like open up new doors and like trust your gut, like whatever you feel like this love towards. And I can say with the Knight of Cups being there, it does seem kind of dreamy. It seems out of there. And then there are times where you go back and forth on if you really love this thing or you don't, okay? But when you are in that loving vibration energy of it, like it feels like literally an overwhelming dream. That's what it feels like. So, you might need to invest in like certain aesthetics or invest in things that you love. Invest in things that you love. For those of y'all who are in this new home and you just feel like you don't necessarily have a lot of money, still telling you to like just put things around you that you love, because it's like it's hard to be surrounded by just four empty walls. It doesn't really help you get out of this survival mode, okay? But Spirit is most definitely wanting you to stand up for something and wanting you to fight towards something, okay? Some of y'all, this could even be an apology. Um, Fight for an apology, fight for love, fight for the things that you love, even the things that feel really out of there that seems like impossible. And just like trust that um, trust the investments that you are making, but make sure the investments that you are making is worth the fight. And you're going to feel that in your gut, because it's something that you love. Um, and with the Three of Discs being there, this isn't necessarily something that's easy. It's going to be very uncomfortable, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to help you grow, okay? So, yeah. Even in a state of confusion, Spirit is wanting you to just prioritize things that you feel like brings you balance, that helps you do make progress forward, that gives you passion, that kind of gives you that drive to overcome certain obstacles for sure, okay? And don't feed into instant gratification. If you're this King of Wands here, if you're this King of Wands with this Seven of Swords and this Three of Cups, and don't feed into instant gratification, because it's only going to block you from taking accountability. Um, I feel like there also might be some sort of apology here for sure that you may need. Um, and this apology could be like with a friend or something, with that Three of Cups being there. Because this King of Wands seems like someone who's just been kind of like possibly just really feeding into like superficial things, or feeding into like an image, to where they were probably like neglecting something, whether that's neglecting their own soul tribe or neglecting like their close friends or their soul friends or whatever. Like there does seem like there needs to be like some sort of apology or something, like some sort of wrong needs to be made right with the Justice card. Something was unfair. Someone was taking advantage of a situation, okay? Maybe taking advantage of a friend or even taking advantage of someone's love. And in order for like this person to like work with you, you might need to show them love, or in order for them to get on the same page with you, like you might need to like include them in a fight more, okay? Let's start pulling some Angel Oracle cards for you, Capricorn. Right. For those of y'all who feel like you're kind of just been in this fight by yourself, in this fight alone, yeah. I feel like Spirit is telling you to invest in a team, like a team of like minded individuals, people who are literally willing to do the work with you. They're not afraid to get their hands dirty, they're not afraid to create things. Um, they're also patient. Okay, they got their priorities straight as well. And some of y'all may be needing to be a little bit frugal for a little bit as well until your priorities, while you're learning what to prioritize. Okay, for those of y'all feel like y'all been kind of like in this emotional state, um, you might just need to like I said, create a payment plan, saving plans, especially for those who feel like you're kind of catching up on bills or something. Create some sort of payment plan, and I feel like it's to pay people their worth, even if it's like a team. Okay, and you feel like you don't necessarily have enough, because that four discs usually do talk about someone who's trying to be more frugal or who's trying to save money. Um, and the three of discs could talk about like a payment plan. So there could even be creating a payment plan for like your own creations as well. If they have enough love for it, they're going to be willing to pay for it. Okay. We got patience. Now it's the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will soon synthesize your knowledge into action. So some of y'all may be doing like these team building workshops. You may be like literally, like I said, learning how to like grow your money, learning like how to grow your energy, etc. and etc. Okay. So we have Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Literally, it's heavily giving wish on a star, heavily giving believing in miracles, even when it comes to the development of this dream team for some of y'all, okay? Um, Believe in the best, okay? Reach for those stars. Believe in the impossible and invest in that impossible, okay? Um, there is, like I said, this being patient, doing your best to juggle things, but you're juggling it well, going with the highs and lows of your emotions, still doing your best to stay grounded. Don't feed into any type of impulsive spending, especially when it comes to instant gratification. But like the time to move will come, okay? But there might still, like, you might have already decluttered certain things, but there might be certain energies who aren't really as like-minded as you could have thought in the past, and slash are like, maybe you're just not like honestly expressing your boundaries or honestly communicating to them like the type of assistance that you would need or like, okay? So we have Azure, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. And that's heavily with that instant gratification. Like, don't take advantage of your friends. Don't take advantage of your soul tribe. Don't lie to them. Don't create lies. Don't feed into lies. Like, speak honestly. Trust your gut. Create whatever distance you need to create when it comes to other external chatter that you may feel like go against your gut. And again, have that patience and have that faith, because things are kind of working itself out. It's working itself out. And you might just need to literally like just save and, like I said, create some sort of like, whether that's a team building plan, a payment plan, or like seeing like, even it could even be creating a sort of like mastermind type of group with that three of disc. Okay. So we have Layla. The three of disc could talk about contracts as well. Okay. So the three disc, I'm not three disc. Layla says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And then we have Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure, okay? Especially for those of y'all who are just feeling very overwhelmed because, of the attraction or the attention that you're receiving. You might even be just like feeling pulled to feed into other people's expectations of who you should be. Um, And that's why the Seven of Wands is like, I'm literally distancing myself. Creating distance energetically, but some of y'all may literally need to block certain people that you feel like they're just like, you only have the energy and the space to invest in your team right now, to invest in people who have this building mindset, who desires to build, okay? Who also has that faith and that patience as well, heavy with the patience, because I'm telling y'all, some of y'all may have like a friend or someone who is in your social group who, like, they could be a big spender, big talker, but like they just want instant results, and it could literally cause for you to overspend and slash or just create false hope and false expectations that make it difficult for you to continue that investment in your dreams. Okay, so it's like the things that you are creating may not necessarily be possible in a year span, but it could be possible in 3 to 4 year spans. And see that 3 disc, 4 disc, and such are 3 to 4 months. Okay, so like really think about like the seeds that you're planting. Hold yourself accountable to not feed into like this impulsive type of energy or superficial type of things, or just looking good more so than feeling good. Okay. So let's see what chakra card they have for you. All right. Wow. Look at that, y'all. We got vanity. Oh my God. Look, we have forgiveness here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm not sure if this is someone who needs to apologize to you or someone you need to apologize to. It is someone who I feel like you work with for some of y'all, or someone who you like desire to be on your team in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay. Someone who you desire to build with. Um, But it could also talk about just past, what's it called? Past hurt and pain that may possibly need to be released. Okay. So let me need to find the looking for the chakra book. I thought I had it out, but I guess I didn't. Oh, mad crazy. Alrighty, y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna read forgiveness from the chakra from the book, as well as vanity. Wow, miracle, perseverance, rejection, all of this really flows with each other. I need to sneeze. Excuse me, y'all. I want to be able to read all of it, but it all flows. Like, it really flows with the message. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know what it is. Literally, I'm having fall allergies. I've never had fall allergies before. But look, trickery, rejection, discovery. This discovery card talks about no longer being able to like live a lie. To sustain a lie, that workaholic, if you feel like what you're creating is stalling, you might need to have more fun. Some of y'all been having too much fun. Some of y'all, you've literally been working so much on your goals and your dreams, and you're not realizing like it's not about that results, it's about the journey. And so you need to like just see how you can just like find people who make the journey enjoyable for you, even the uncomfortable moments. And maybe you need to be honest with them so that they can know how to show up for you. This guilt card talks about, I'm sorry, but I have to take care of myself first, not necessarily getting manipulated by other people, especially people who you feel like you're attracted to. This could be like certain friend groups you're attracted to, um, or certain like friends who like I said, they party a lot. Like they blow through their money. Like this is flashy type of energy, okay? So it could even be just trying to keep up with like a lifestyle that is not necessarily you can't afford, but it's more or less like a um I got bigger dreams, than just these instant gratification, pleasurable things, okay? Rejection also talks about not having to be on the inside track. Be true to what you know and you will not be unhappy. And that Seven of Wands heavily kind of talk about that. Trusting your gut, establishing your own personal boundaries, okay? Seven of Wands, an example of Seven of Wands is being called he/they, even though you're like born with feminine parts, okay? I'm giving an example of that, like what a seven of wands is, just so that you can know, like, society may not approve of it, but you know, it feels right to you in your gut, okay? Etc. and etc. Perseverance, talk about not quitting before the miracle, and literally we have miracle there right there. So very deep. If anything, I'll probably read these three. Okay. So let's start off with forgiveness, since that is the card that came out. So it says amethyst protects us from toxic situations. This card indicates healing and allowing yourself to return to the natural state of peace once again. Remember, we never forgive others. We only forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us. This is a time of personal evolution. We never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. Rhonda's true essence lies not in harboring resentment. She transcends forgiveness because her focus is on her intentions, not on her pain. So some of y'all who feel like maybe certain friends betrayed you or something like that, like, it's just like, you know, she transcends that resentment because she's focusing on her intentions. Her intentions is to be this loving person. Her intentions was to send love, to vibrate love, to give love, you know. And some people took this person's kindness for weakness. Some people took advantage of that person. And this person could have allowed it for so long because they loved them so much, okay? And so it's like, just focus on those intentions and not necessarily on the pain. Don't focus on what you've lost. Just focus on like the heart that you do have, okay? Because you having the heart that you have isn't what's wrong. It's really the people who, like, you could have been working with, or the people who you could have surrounded yourself with, okay? So it says, this may be a time of family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? Wishes fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding, belonging, self-forgiveness, fulfillment. So have you ever forgiven yourself, maybe to help you continue to put yourself back out there? Um, Most definitely with the holding on to your dreams, believing in miracles because your wishes will be fulfilled. Okay. And feeling like you belong. Okay. That belonging type of energy, that fulfillment type of energy. Start putting forth, like, and showing love towards people who you feel like you make a wonderful addition to my team. Okay. And I'm really feeling like you guys, spirit is like, or your higher self is telling you, don't just feed into people who just look good with that King of Wands energy, or situations that just look good. Like, make sure the quality is literally there, and that's going to help things be long term, because the three of this, like I said, it's not easy. This is like literally building, okay? Like, you see how this is a stone at first? That person put a mirror in the middle of that, and they painted it, and they drew these designs. Like, a lot of people think, like, you know, the glamorous lifestyle is good and having these particular things are cool, but they're not willing to actually put forth the work and the efforts to get to that, like, finished product. Okay, so don't take shortcuts, um and find people who are willing to be in this fight with you. Okay, so I kind of want to read vanity as well, like I said, because yeah. It says the tenuous balance between what is true in our hearts and what we communicate is reflected in aqua. Are you living and communicating your truth? Or are you just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may pull you away from the true you. Okay. I need more, better, bigger. Yes, that will make me okay. We all say that we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation. Am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? Environmental tension, living in illusions, self doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversation, faith, awareness, and transformation. So that's so deep, y'all. Like I said, like, the soul group, the people you're spending most of your time with, the people who you consider your best friends, like, you could have either outgrown them, or they're just not building. They're not on the same page with you anymore. That doesn't seem like it's really worth the investment anymore. They could create doubt in you because they literally don't want to put forth that same, like, energy towards building. They just want to have fun. They just want to look good. They don't want to get their hands dirty, etc. and etc. Um, So that faith, awareness, and transformation, for sure, you could be just transforming like the people who you are hanging around with. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you or them. It's just like you're just wanting to build a different type of life, okay? Because of this awakening process that you could be undergoing, you're starting to realize like it's something deeper than just partying and looking good and having fun. Like, I want to feel fulfillment. I also want to feel like I'm building, that I'm a part of the process too. So Miracle says the brightest of all thoughts reside in sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, the miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this, okay? So there might, like I said, be certain people you might meet them at a party or whatever. Usually King of Wands, they even like could lust after you. It's just passion. It's not genuine like love. It's not genuinely like wanting. They literally just like, a King of Wands is an opportunist, okay? So it's someone who's willing to just like be there for the image but not really willing to put forth the effort. And it depends on what type of stage you're in, because King of Wands aren't bad. They're not bad. It's just maybe during certain building stages, they're not necessarily like in alignment right then and there. Okay. It's just understanding like who they are and understanding like we're literally building different things, not on the same page, not focusing on the same things, etc. and etc. So this says integrity is what turns on the light. Do you let someone in or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The essence of inspiration is integrity cannot be counted on. Being a light, lighting the way for others, coming miracles, integrity, gifts, and rewards. Okay. So I do feel like the heavily, you cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. It's kind of just like encouraging you to feel, certain pain, and it might actually help you understand like who to distance yourself from, especially those of y'all you feel like um like certain relationships cost you too much energy, and it's like you can't afford to have them in your space right now. But you could have possibly just numbed yourself to where you wasn't able to actually feel the energy exchange between these particular types of people. So really make sure you are being truthful and honest, rather than talking behind someone's back or just being around energies who you feel like you no longer resonate with, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, I pray you're able to receive something to help you continue to make positive progress in your life journey. I love you very much. Have a wonderful evening on purpose, day on purpose. Protect your peace and don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.